I'm back with another Student Ministry Confessional. It is August 31st, the last day of August 2007. Let me get right to it. We started our large group environments this Wednesday night. Did not know what to expect. To be honest with you, I was pretty nervous about it. I was hoping the students would come back. I was hoping that there would be a response, and much to my surprise, they came out, and God bless. This was an amazing group of students on Wednesday. We actually got there about 5 o'clock to the middle school where we meet, and we started setting up, and all of our students and leaders showed up for the most part, and it was unbelievable, just the team effort that went into the setup. We had a few sound complications. We have a small soundboard with only 8 channels, and Jeff, I know, is frustrated with that, but he does an amazing job getting all of the students involved in the worship aspect. Whether there was a violin player, there was a DJ, drummer, all that. We had everything, our vocals hooked up, and they did a great job. But it did take a little bit of time to get the sound tweaked, and so it kind of ran into a little bit of the early programming, but that's okay. We're portable, and we're just trying to figure it out. We moved from the setup into the free pizza. Kids started showing up about an hour early. It was crazy. About 5:30, we had between 30 and 40 students just hanging out, all anticipating their first merge of the year, and just got an opportunity to hang out with some students that I hadn't seen for a couple months or a couple weeks, and just reconnecting. And there's obviously something going on in a lot of our students' lives. God is doing the work. So we went from there. We played dodgeball. I can't wait to get back out there. Unfortunately, my knee is hindering me, and I can't do the dodgeball thing, but I can't wait to smoke some of those students. Let me tell you, that's a great time of letting out the testosterone and rage, Not too much rage, but just enough. Moving on, we started the evening in our environment in the sitting area. We had my boys TJ and Craig had a game, and the game was really absolutely disgusting. It's called Cheat Toes, where basically you have two players on a team. One takes their toes and puts them into a plate of Cheetos that have been doused in chocolate, and with their toes picks it up and puts it in the mouth of their teammate, and it was really disgusting. Every player puked. There were 8 receivers of Cheetos, and all 8 puked. One of them puked 9 times. No ambulance was needed. Don't do that game if you don't want kids to puke. But if you're looking to get kids to puke, perfect opportunity right there. We moved from there into the praise time. Praise with our student ministry is unbelievable. The kids are just into it. Very few are staring off into oblivion. We have a lot of kids participating, jumping up and down, just praising God in their own unique way. We moved from there into the teaching. I started a series, 5-week series on our 5 core values of our student ministry. The first core value was reach, and I just talked about reaching out to students on your campus, at your work, and not only that, but being reached, because there are students, obviously, that come out on Wednesdays who aren't reached, who don't know Jesus, don't have a relationship with Him. So we had some students respond. Very cool thing, man. God is definitely doing a work amongst our students. We moved from there into a time of worship. So we went from praise to teaching to worship. And Jeff, again, did a fantastic job. The students were engaged in the worship. It was nothing cooler than watching teenagers engage in authentic worship of the God of this universe. It's unbelievable. From there, we went into our announcements, and Lindsay led our announcements. We're really emphasizing life groups. Life groups are our small group Bible studies that we're doing with Student Life Bible Study. We're kicking off September 9th, and we're really trying to get a lot of students participating. We had about 40 students sign up this week. I'm real excited about getting more and more students involved with our small groups, because we all know the smaller you go, the bigger you get. And so I just want to make a greater impact in this community. Definitely God was there on Wednesday. I look forward to hearing y'all's confessionals. If I were to look back and say we need to change this or we need to tweak that, I wish that we could get our setup and our sound all ready, so that Jeff and the band is able to effectively get through a practice time, because I felt like that was kind of held up, and maybe this week we'll be able to get things done a little bit quicker for them and their setup. Other than that, it was an amazing night. I'm just excited about the school year. I hope all of you are too. Quick question for you. How are you, as a student ministry leader or a pastor or volunteer, how are you involved with campus? We all know that our kids go to school, and that's their obvious mission field. How are you involved? I'd be anxious to hear that. Maybe sometime I'll be able to share with you all my participation on my students' campuses. Peace. Go Canes!